When I was born, life handed me an uphill battle. As a young boy, I was diagnosed on the autism spectrum disorder and told that I would be destined for a less than normal life, but I wouldn't let that stop me. I changed the label, I slammed the door on the experts with only 2 words: watch me. So join me on this amazing journey as I cook with some really great friends, meet some really interesting, amazing people, cook some awesome and amazing food, and I prove that your diagnosis in history does not have to be your destiny. My name is Chef Tom Dickinson, and it's time for you to watch me. All right, guys, good afternoon. Welcome to the season premiere of Watch Me. I am your host, Tom Dickinson, and I am broadcasting you right now from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So all 3 of these formats I am broadcasting you guys from. I hope everybody's having a great day today. I see that we don't have any guests yet, and anybody in the chat, let me check on Facebook right now. I'm going to check on Facebook, see if we got anybody in the chat. Josh Patton is there. Hey, Josh, how's it going? Just stick around and listen, stick your head in the chat, ask some questions. It's all good. It's all good. Gabe, Yellow Culinary Arts is here with me. Very, very cool. One thing I wanted to share with you guys is I wanted to talk about a meeting I had this morning. And this is a pretty cool meeting. And if you guys aren't familiar with what I do, is I do have a YouTube channel. I do cooking videos. We create a lot of different content for cooking. I create a series called Watch Me Cook. My wife also has a series called Nora and Henny's Cupcake Adventure. It's pretty cool. I got a chance to be a part of a creator community through Nas Daily. Some of you guys might know who that is. Does a lot of really, really great videos. If you heard the phrase, "That's 1 minute, see you tomorrow." Yes, that is Nas Daily. And I'm part of the beginning content creator group at Nas Academy. And this group, just meeting with them, they did their August launch party today. And I got a chance to go in and meet with them. And it was really, really cool to meet all of these guys who are creating content. And it's not just cooking content. They're creating a lot of different videos. And I got a chance to show them some of my work and some of the stuff that they saw. Some of the stuff that I showed them was they gave me some really honest feedback about it. And it's good to get feedback about what you're creating, because everybody who makes content wants to do better. I mean, don't we all? I agree. Jeremy Fontius is on here. Hey, Jeremy. Got a couple of my former students joining me on today, which is great. Awesome. Anyway, everybody wants to do better, whether it's making content or you're going to school. I know a couple of my students who are continuing their education. They're going to go to adult school to, better themselves. I showed a couple of my videos to these guys, and they gave me a very honest feedback. They told me that they commended me on they said I put a lot of effort into the cooking and into the filming of my video, but they told me I really have to strike the iron, get the iron in the fire when it's hot between the first 3 and 6 minutes of my video, 3 and 6 seconds of my video. And this made a lot of sense. I mean, you want a good preview of what you're going to be watching, so you're interested in watching it. If your preview is, Welcome to my video. We're going to cook this today. Nobody wants to watch that. And it's a real struggle for me sometimes because I think I'm doing really good. And sometimes my videos can be a little long. Yes, I still do teach culinary arts at the adult school. Actually, we're going to be meeting there in the fall on Wednesday nights. And I struggle with this as a creator. And it's definitely challenging trying to hook people to watch your video. I mean, I know where I can improve, and I'm sure anybody who's listening to this knows where they can improve as well. I'm not calling you out saying, "Oh, you suck, you're wrong, you're wrong." No, that's not what I'm saying. We all can do better, and we all can make better content. I know I can. Believe me. Sometimes my videos used to be like 30 minutes long. Now they're 4 to 6 minutes long. They need to be. One person said the three things that they need to be is simple, organized, and relatable. And somebody asked me when I did my last video on fruit salad, said, "How is fruit salad relatable to people?" Well, I'm thinking to myself, how is it relatable? How it's relatable is a lot of people mistake these fruits as vegetables and don't know that they're actually fruits. I made a salad with cucumber, avocado, tomato, and bell peppers. Cucumbers, avocados, tomatoes, and bell peppers are not vegetables. They are fruits because they have seeds and they are grown from their own seeds. It happens. All right, let's see who else is on here. Not many yet. Just some former students of mine. Um, where am I? So that is definitely one thing I want to share with everybody what I learned from these guys. In fact, they have a challenge for August to watch a Nas Daily video and to come up with your own variation of it. I have the perfect one I'm going to do. I hopefully they like it. But just from sitting with other creators and being able to go in there and interact with them just for one morning. And these guys all live in Dubai and Abu Dhabi and India. And some of them live in London. And they're all it's afternoon. Zucchini is a vegetable. And they're all living in the after they're all there in the afternoon. I'm up 6:30 in the morning. It's 7 a.m. trying to just wake up and trying to say things like Chef Tom, how are you, mate? I'm like, "Bleh." I'm still trying to wake up. But it's amazing what you can do with this stuff. It's amazing what you can learn when you watch other creators. I mean, one of my favorite cooking content creators I love to watch, and he does great tutorials about making cooking content, is Philip Lemoyne. I love Philip Lemoyne. He's awesome. It's funny. I've said this before, and I've actually messaged him back and forth on social media, and I've talked to Philip Lemoyne, and it's funny. He says he's a full-time cinematographer who loves to cook. Well, I'm a full-time chef, and I love to make videos. So we're kind of exact opposites. So it's kind of cool. But I have learned a lot from him. And if any of you guys, especially Yellow Culinary Arts, I know you like to make videos. I suggest watching his videos, and they will definitely help you a lot. Let's see if we got anybody else in the chat here. We're on YouTube and we're on Twitch today. So new comment. Okay. I don't see anybody else here. Jeremy is here. Okay, let's check Twitch. And I'm going to look on my phone on Twitch to see if we have anybody. Okay, watch me cook. Yes, I'm live right now. I have 0 viewers. It's okay. All right, no worries. I'm live on Twitch. We'll get it. We'll make it happen. But anyway, guys, yes, I'm live right now. I have 0 viewers. It's okay. Well, I have 1 viewer now. Okay, that's cool. All right, no worries. I'm live on Twitch. We'll get it. We'll make it happen. Okay, I have 1 viewer. I'm gonna check on Twitch, make sure I can see the messages. If you're on Twitch right now, hello, hello, hello. I have 1 viewer on there. We're making this happen, and yeah. So those are the ups and downs, of making cooking content. I just have learned you gotta hook people to get them to want to see your videos. It's definitely a thing. So let's check the chat right now. Hey, America, how are you doing? Any ideas for your super picky daughter? Yeah. Does Ed Ziri like spaghetti and meatballs? Here's an idea I want to give to you, America. If your daughter likes spaghetti and meatballs, but she doesn't like to eat her vegetables, chop all the vegetables up in the food processor and mix them into the spaghetti sauce. Chop the vegetables up there, kind of like making sofrito, and put them in the meatballs. Bind them with some panko breadcrumbs. That's a great way. Hide the good stuff so they think they're eating the bad stuff. Healthy pizza. You know what? Use low skim milk cheese. Put all your vegetables in the pizza sauce. Use some whole wheat pizza crust. She's so anti-veggie, I bet. Of course, and I mean this no pun intended, America. You could always try homemade chicken nuggets. I'm just kidding, America. Yeah, it's easy to be picky. I used to be a picky eater. I still don't like chicken. She only likes white sauce. It's okay. It's okay. She only likes white sauce. Throw a little white onion in there. A little. I don't know. Peel the green skin off the zucchini and puree a little bit in there. It's white. Yes, you will. That was a very, very great time. Oh, America, did you watch the pork lo mein video that I did? I kind of redid it from the last time I did. I think I did okay. She loves the garlic white sauce for pizza, and yes, that will help. And you did. Very cool. All right. Awesome. So, anybody on the chat on Twitch? No, we are not. Any of my friends on here who are wrestling fans? No. That's okay. It's okay. So, anybody else have any questions food wise? Actually, America, I want to let you know I am going to be doing more episodes of Watch Me Cook geared towards gluten-free, casein-free diet, and helping to have use some stuff that kids like, but to make better choices about it. And we'll definitely do that. That's something a lot of parents with kids with autism can relate to. I've got picky eaters. How do I get them to eat really healthy, but make them think they're eating junk food? That'd be a great topic for a video. I personally think so. But don't have any content creators on here. Oh, wow. Okay. It's okay. I was going to open up the forum with a bunch of people on here, but that's okay. Oh, I got Gabe. Gabe's here. And so, guys, actually, I will be right back. Give me 1 second. right, sorry about that, guys. I have a question. Have you ever tried spicy vegetarian chili? I have, and it's one of my favorites. Yes, I have. I have made vegetarian chili. Vegetarian chili is amazing. That's one thing that people don't get. Vegetarian food, I feel, gets a bad rap. Nathan Munsell. Hey, Nate. How you doing, man? How you doing? We're talking. We're talking making content, making videos. If you guys get a chance, follow Nathan Munsell on TikTok. His videos are hilarious. And Nate, I just wanted to give you my condolences about the loss of your friend. I know that hit you pretty hard. My condolences, my friend. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell a story about Nathan Munsell, guys. A long time ago, I had a Bell's palsy attack. I lost feeling in half of my face. And one of the guys who sent me a video cheering me up was Nathan Munsell. When I was sitting in the hospital, I was freaked out, didn't know what was going on. And after Nathan Munsell sent me a video cheering me up, 2 days later, I was at work and I got a phone call from Diamond Dallas Page, which was definitely cheered me up, which was very, very cool. Oh, your daughter loves albundigas? Oh, yeah. Those are great. You ever tried turkey albundigas? They're not bad. I personally like pork, but that's just me. So, yeah, that was great. Nate, we're talking about a lot of different things, talking about food. We're talking about creating videos. I know, Nate, you do a lot of content on TikTok. So that's cool. And one thing I always like to do, guys, I like to talk about gear. I'm a gear guy when it comes to filming. So actually, I just got something today. I'm going to do an unboxing today. I'm going to unbox something. I got something from Small Rig today. I like gear. And you know what? Everybody asks, what is the best camera that you can get to make videos with? I know, America, you just made videos with your family at Disneyland, which is great. What's the best camera you can have? Your phone. Exactly. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into this box, and I am going to how do I get into this box? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, it's from the side. Okay. And I'm going to unpack something very cool. Oh, this looks nice. This is nice and big. This is cool. Okay. I like gear. I'm a gear guy. All right. I will admit it. So what this is right here, this is the Small Rig video. You guys can see it. This is the Small Rig video. This thing will actually hold your phone in place. It's pretty cool. Let's give it a shot. So what I do is I have a couple of handles here. This handle right here has a power pack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my handle and I'm going to screw it into here. There we go. That's not too much. I think it should be okay. I'm going to take my Allen key. I'm going to tighten it. Yes, iPhones are great. Okay, so I got one on. Got my other one right here. He was like, why are you doing that, Chef? Why are you showing camera gear instead of talking about food. Well, I think camera gear is important. Sorry, but I do. Come on. Okay, here we go. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. So now I have this right here. Very cool. This also comes with an Allen key. And I can tighten it down. Good stuff. I've got cold shoe mounts for the I got cold shoot. Yeah. Let's clamp that down a little bit. I've got cold shoe mounts for the on the top here. And this is actually a very, very cool setup. So what I can do is I'm going to take my phone here. And I actually got this power pack on the top. That's actually a lithium ion battery. And what it does is it actually powers when you're has anybody ever noticed? Same, I see pro level pictures on the iPhones and I want what was the worst and best thing that happened during the culinary program? I'm not going to answer that, Gabe. I don't want to. Because you know what? There are a lot of ups and downs that happen in the culinary program. And you know what? It's all okay. Because everybody's different. Everybody has different things happening. It's all right. No worries. So anyway, I'm going to get out of Twitch here. And you're on Twitch and you still see me. Great. Awesome. Now I'm going to connect my phone here to this. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. All right, that's good. That's good right there. That's good right there. Okay. So I need to adjust the thing right here. All right. Let's check it out. Guys, I just wanted to show this to you. Let's see it. Absolutely. No worries. No worries. Have fun, guys. Going to go whip up dinner with veggies hidden for my kiddo. Absolutely. And if Adzuri complains, just blame it on me. I'm the devil in the kitchen anyway. All right. So as you can see, guys, here, my phone is set up. It looks pretty cool. And the stuff is adjustable. It looks pretty freaking awesome. So this is kind of my unboxing today. I'm unboxing some new gear. So that's it. That actually looks pretty cool. I like that. What do you guys think? Pretty awesome. What I can do is I can actually just hook this up to my tripod. Actually, you know what, Jeremy? It wasn't that expensive. This piece right here I just got was only like $35. It wasn't that expensive. You'll find that a lot of gear that you can get to do vlogging and stuff is not that expensive. It's actually a pretty good deal. So I'm going to set this aside. And the app I'm using to film, it's the Filmic Pro app. Costs about $15, which is fine. But I like that. I like that better than the Ulanzi one. So yeah, we talked about gear. Yeah, $35 is not that bad. And anybody else who's watching, welcome. I am Tom Dickinson. Welcome to Watch Me, the podcast. We talked about gear. We've unveiled some new stuff from Small Rig. I'm actually going to use this setup here when I'm going next week. Next week, I'm going to have a trip to Oregon, and we're going to be going up there. We're actually going to film an episode of Watch Me Cook and an episode of Nora and Henny's Cupcake Adventure on location in Oregon. It's going to be great. Going to be fantastic.
Hey, kiss. Hi. Hi, people.
That's right. That's my wife. All right. So, guys, we talked about gear. And one thing I want to ask you guys, and Gabe, you're a content creator. How can you make the most of your content with what you have? Yes, I picked up another piece of gear, but you know what? I didn't go out and buy an expensive camera. Okay, I do have a Canon M50, but you know, I'm looking at other cameras, of course, and I really don't need it because I've got what I have. I've seen some people. I am on a platform called Storyfire. If you ever get a chance, check it out. Storyfire is an amazing platform. I really like it. I enjoy it. There are people there who are just filming with their phones. There are people there who are just filming with their GoPro cameras. I have one guy who's actually just filming with a GoPro Hero 9. I have a GoPro Hero 7. I don't even have that nice of a GoPro, but you know what? It's what I have. It's what I use. So he's using that. And some people are only have just a regular camera, a regular mirrorless camera or a DSLR. I am glad I was able to purchase a Canon M50 for myself. And little by little, I've converted that into a very small cinema rig, which is what regular cinema rigs are. They're small little box cameras with a lot of gear attached to it because of cages around it. I have a cage around my camera, and I've attached a lot of extra gear to it. I got top handle, monitor, extension arm for a microphone, lots and lots of good stuff. But a lot of people have this thing of, I've got to get the latest thing. I got to get the latest stuff. No, you don't. You can make use of what gear you have, because the gear you have is really good. You know, some people just have a phone. Some people, this is all they have. If I lost my camera the other day, if I have this, I'm in good shape. You know, some people have one microphone. I'm very fortunate. I have 4. Now, I believe, I have 4 microphones. I have 4 softbox lights. I believe good lighting and good audio makes for a really great video, but some people don't have that. They have the microphone on their camera and they have a little light here in their microphone, and that's what they have. So you know what? They make use of what they have and still make great videos. And Gabe, you are a creator. You've made some cooking videos. I know you use a microphone. And so I wanted to ask if there were some more content creators here. What kind of... Yeah, David Bruce Grant. Hey, David, thank you. David is putting my point. It's about good, proper lighting and proper audio. As you can see right behind me, guys, I have a set of HP USN softbox lights. You know what? I picked those up used for $40. And you know what? They work great. I was just supposed to get the light boxes, and that's it, but I bought used instead. They sent me the whole set. So I've got 4 of those. I have 2 sets, and they're great. I have really great lighting. I have a couple of desktop stands with extension arms, and they have microphones on them, and each one of those microphones is connected to a 35-foot cord. And when I'm doing some ASMR, when it comes to cutting or getting those cooking sounds, I just move my camera and plug it into the camera, and I'm good to go. Or if I need to, I have a TSR cable or TSSR cable. I can plug that into my GoPro, put my adapter on there, and I can just use my GoPro and use that microphone to get some really great audio to hear those sounds when people are cooking. It's great. It's good stuff. Audio and lighting is very important. David, thank you for telling me about that. But I wanted to ask also, Some people I've seen a lot of content videos. There's people who are shooting at 60 frames per second. There's some people shooting, this thing right here. I have the Filmic Pro app, and at 1080p, which is 1080 pixels, this thing will shoot at 240 frames per second. I don't want to do that. It looks too. I don't like that. I personally like. I don't know if David, if you agree with me or not. I personally like the cinematic look. I shoot at 24 frames per second. I love that. It's one of my favorite frame rates to shoot at. It gives me that cinematic look when I'm cooking. Um, as far as my color goes, I set my white balance to whatever room I'm in, and for my picture quality, I use fine detail to do that, and I love it. And one really, really great example of really good video, of really good lighting, of really good cinematic frame rates that I have to say. And yes, guys, I'm going to deviate a little bit. I'm a diehard fan of professional wrestling. And some of the best video I saw leading up to a huge main event was Ric Flair's last match. And they did so much video, and the frame rates were just spot on. It just had a very cinematic feel to it. And David says, I agree. Most people watch on mobile devices, and 60 frames per second is overkill. I shoot at either 30 or 24. My GoPro shoots at 25. 4K, 25 frames per second. Usually 4K is a really big file. I go 1080p at 24 frames per second. And then I change my white balance according to what room I'm in. I'm in the kitchen. I tend to use some shade for my white balance because this room is very bright. It gets a lot of light in there. I turn my ISO. I try to lower my exposure to about -1. And I try to make sure that it's just the light isn't overkill. And it's hard to do. It's a challenge, but we get it done. Anybody with me right now? Anybody still with me, guys? So, like I said, I was watching these videos leading up to Ric Flair's last match. Now, if you're not a wrestling fan, don't worry about it. It's okay. It was just a really, really great build-up, and the video and the lighting and just kind of the dark, dreary parts, just the roughness of it was really, really good. It was very, very good. Now, my personal opinions on Ric Flair's last match is all right. It was what I expected from a 73-year-old guy going out trying to wrestle. So we'll just leave it at that. It's okay. Anyway. So I personally believe that all the filming, all the lighting, the frame rate, just the way that the video was color graded really, really helped make that a really good experience. I thought it was awesome. I don't know what you guys thought. I don't know if you guys are wrestling fans, but that's just what I thought about it. It wasn't about the wrestling. It was about the video. David, you have anything else you want to add? Because, yeah, I agree. 60 frames per second. Everybody thinks it's all crisp. Well, I want it to look realistic. No. I want it to look cinematic. I want it to look, like you're watching them. Hey, I'm watching a video. It's got that look about it. You got that motion blur about it. I want the microphone right over my cutting board where you can hear the knife go through a piece of daikon radish. You can hear the knife go through the carrots. You can hear my Zier knife when I'm chopping through herbs or I'm crushing garlic. I want that. I want that. Maybe that's why I have an obsessive amount of gear that I use. For some people, this is all they need. For me, This is one of my 3 cameras that I love to use. So I wanted to ask anybody here, and please, if you're not here, if you're just watching this afterwards by the recording, what are some projects you guys are working on, filming wise? I'm currently working on a project where my wife and Henrietta are working on making cupcakes with the flavors of s'mores, chocolate, marshmallow, graham cracker. How she's going to create that, I'm not going to tell you. But people ask about the projects, is that video is going to take too long. That video should be about just get to the cupcake making. No, 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 no. Nora and Henny's cupcake adventure is not about the cupcakes. It's about the adventure. It's discusses a very important topic that I think is very valued, and that's adoption. My show, Watch Me Cook, my videos, I kind of get into the thing, but I really want to go in and hook people more. I need to talk about my struggle with autism and how I deal with it in the professional kitchen. How do I deal with that when I'm trying to put these videos together? I think if people knew about that, I think if I talk more about that, I think people would relate to it more.
No, I don't.
But anyway, Nora and Henny's Cupcake Adventure is about adoption. And this is a fictional story. It's very Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood of Make-Believe-esque. Henny came to be with us on December 4th. My wife found her at a craft fair. But the story on the episode is Henny is a real person. And she is adopted. And we are her forever family. And her and my wife, her mama, they go and they have adventures. Like they're having an adventure going to Oregon next week. We're going to take some photo of that using my new setup here, which I love this setup. And we're going to talk about, they're going to make cupcakes up in Oregon. I might even have my mom on the video. So Henny's going to make cupcakes with mama and grandma. That would be cool. But the story is about just because somebody isn't born in your family doesn't mean you can't love them the same. Just like what I want Watch Me Cook to emphasize is just because someone has a diagnosis doesn't mean it's their death sentence. Doesn't mean, I'll never do anything great. I'll never do anything great. Wrong. You're going to do amazing things. That's what we want, and that's the upcoming projects that we have coming up. And I just want to do something cool in Oregon. We want to finish up the s'mores video this week and get it done. I've already posted a video about, I don't know if some of you guys saw it. I've already posted a video about my fruit salad. And the point I'm trying to get across, and I don't think I related it very well, was that a lot of people mistake vegetables when they're really fruits. Everybody thinks cucumbers and tomatoes and avocados and bell peppers are vegetables. They are not. They are botanically classified as fruits. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people think, oh, this is knowledge. This is information. I hope kids really take this in. I hope so too. And I'm not trying to make people feel dumb. I just want people to know, hey, these are fruits. And they make a great fruit salad. I did a lemon honey vinaigrette and we tossed everything together. We took the zucchini and we made noodles. And guess what, David? If you're still here, I shot the whole thing in 24 frames per second and it looked absolutely gorgeous. Very cinematic. Of course, I need to set up more audio for this next time. But it was good. And I know that, I hope this helps. It helps me just to talk about it. I'm one of the creators who struggles. I was really, really happy that today, being in that creator community, I'm up to 266 subscribers on my channel. I'm getting almost 10,000 views for my videos. One of my videos I did surpassed 300 views. I was like, well, unless it's 300,000, it's no big deal. I think that having a video over 300 views is a big deal. And I'm going to do a remake of that video where we are going to talk about food waste. 40% of the food in America gets thrown in the trash. I think that's terrible. I want to redo that video. You know what? I would love to redo that video with my niece, if it's possible. But don't have to. It's okay. But I learned a lot of things about dealing with food waste. One thing I learned from my chef in culinary school, John Jarsky, he taught us how to make bread out of stale cereal. You grind it up in the food processor down to a powder, and you mix it with your flour, and you can make bread out of it. And you don't waste all that old stale cereal. Just imagine making raisin bread out of stale raisin bran. Think about it. You're not wasting food, and it's an amazing thing. But there are struggles for people to get views on their videos. I deal with it every day. One of my videos, pineapple goes on pizza. Half the people who probably watch that video is like, oh, no, hell, it doesn't. And I'm going to see this video to find out. But guess what? They watched it. Now it has almost 300 views. Yes, I only have 266 subscribers, but to quote my friend Chris O'Mealy, those are my 266 people. Those are my people, and they enjoy my content. And hopefully more of them will, and if they don't, hey, you know what? That's fine. But if some of them do, great, awesome. But we're all on the quest. Now, you guys who are on here or listening right now, maybe you're not on the quest. I am, but if you're listening after the fact, don't give up. I believe in you. Yes, you're going to invest money. Yes, I pay for StreamYard. I pay for TubeBuddy. I pay for vidIQ. I make the most of the information that is given to me. I watch videos from content creators all the time. Like I said, one of my favorite creators is Philip Lemoyne. The man is a genius when it comes to creating videos. The greatest compliment I ever got from Philip Lemoyne is when he subscribed to my channel, which was a really cool thing. But guys, you can do it. We can get this done. You can make it. I'm not giving up. And you don't have to either. So anyway, guys, I am going to end this podcast right now. I thank you all for joining me today. And you know what? If you're done with this, do me a favor. I want you to, if you're on YouTube, I want you to go to Catalina's Treats Gluten-Free Kitchen. She's doing a special interview with a chef tonight. And just go over there and check out her interview and show her some love and support. I'm going to head over there at 6 o'clock on her live interview because I want to be there to support another creator who's in the same boat I am, trying to get her views, trying to build her channel and get monetized. I'm in the same boat. And you know what? I want to support people who want to do that. So guys, I'm going to get out of here. You guys all have a great day. Go be awesome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'll see you next time. I will let you know when we're going to be scheduling another podcast. I may do one from my parents' house in Oregon. Sounds like fun. All right, so you guys get out of here. Go be awesome. And we will catch you later. When I was born, life handed me an uphill battle. As a young boy, I was diagnosed on the autism spectrum disorder and told that I would be destined for a less than normal life, but I wouldn't let that stop me. I changed the label, I slammed the door on the experts with only 2 words: watch me. So join me on this amazing journey as I cook with some really great friends, meet some really interesting, amazing people, cook some awesome and amazing food, and I prove that your diagnosis in history does not have to be your destiny. My name is Chef Tom Dickinson. and it's time for you to watch